Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a celebrity inspired makeup look and I'm wanting to do Kim Kardashian. So today I have a top on that is similar to Skim's and I did my hair in braids, two braids that go down like this because I've seen her do that plenty of times and she actually recently posted a IGTV where she had the braids in and I thought that would be a bit more Kim. And also if you haven't already, please go hit that little subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notifications when I post videos, and you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys want to see how I achieved the makeup look, then please keep watching. So on the 9th of April, Kim posted this IGTV.
I've always liked a cream-based foundation more than liquid, and then I use...
Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face. This is celebrity inspired. I'm not doing Kim's makeup exactly how she does it. She doesn't even use primer, and I need primer because my skin is very dry. So I'm just going to go in with my Smashbox primerizer. And I'm also going to go in with my Switch Beauty Gloss Skin Edition setting spray, and I'm also just going to spray my face with that. So whenever I look at Kim's makeup, I always notice more the face than the eyes. When it comes to her face, it's glowy but matte and it looks healthy, and it's like it looks full coverage and everything. And with her eyes, she always does like a smoky brown natural kind of looking eye with really long lashes. She says it's her real lashes. But for my face, I'm going to be taking the Revlon Color Stay Normal to Dry Skin Foundation, and this is in the shade Buff. And I'm just going to be using a flat top foundation brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. And I'm just going to conceal under my eyes and on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and anywhere where I feel like I just need a bit more coverage. Kim always does a cream contour with her KKW Beauty cream contour sticks, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to be using my Huda Beauty Tan Tour Contour and Bronzer Cream in the shade Fair. And Kim always does a nose contour, so I'm also just going to contour my nose. It's not going to look exactly like hers, but I'm trying. So Kim likes to do baking and brightening, especially under her eyes. So I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to take the little puff that comes with it and dip that into the powder and bake under my eyes. Okay, and while that is setting into my skin, I'm going to go off camera, do my brows, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wipe off that powder. So what I usually do is I take a fluffy brush. This is just a fluffy angled brush. And as I'm wiping away the powder, I'm also pressing it into my skin. And as I'm doing all of that, I'm also just pressing some of that powder into my into the rest of my skin. And what I'm also going to do is I'm also just going to take my Estee Lauder Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation in the shade Fresco. And I'm also just going to dip that brush in there and just put some powder where I feel like I need a bit more. For my next step in looking like Kim Kardashian, I'm going to be using the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This powder smells so good. It smells like coconuts. Oh my word, I love it. And I'm just going to bronze up my face a bit. Kim is one of those people where she loves having like a bronzed up face, and also where you can like see her contour. For blush, I'm going to show you guys a like combination thing that I learned a few years ago. So I'm going to be taking my MAC Sheer Tone Blush in Gingerly, and I'm going to be mixing that with some of the pink shades in this NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Palette. So this is like a highlighting palette, and what I do is I dip my brush into the powder, and then I dip my brush into these pinky colors, and that creates like a shimmery blush. It looks so pretty. Next, I'm going to be doing some highlighter. So I'm going to be using the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt Face Sculpting Palette, and this is the light one. You get a light, medium, and dark. This is the light one. And I'm going to be using that highlighting shade, which is this one. And I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks, on my nose, and a little bit on my forehead as well. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using an old favorite of mine. This is the KKW Beauty X Mario palette. This was the first one that they brought out. And it looks like this. And the first shade that I am going to use would be I just dropped my palette. Luckily all the other shades are okay, but this one completely broke. All of it just popped out, and I had to try and salvage it. I think I did okay. Oh, I'm so upset I dropped that, but it's okay. I didn't use that shade in any case. Okay, so first shade that I'm going to be using is I'm going to be going in with this shade over here. I think it's called Miami. And I'm going to be putting that in my crease. And I'm also just going to be winging it out a bit. Kim doesn't always do winged liner, so just going to wing that crease out. Next shade that I'm going to go in with is I'm going to be using this shade over here, and I think it's called Albanian. And I'm just going to use that shade to darken up my crease and my outer corner. And next I'm going to be taking the shade Decade, which is this matte creamish white color that's in the palette, and I'm just going to be putting that on the inner half of my crease. And it's almost as if I'm creating like a cut crease with this color, but not a full cut crease. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this dark brown shade. This is called Loyalty. Oh, when my palette fell, like these two shades came out and I just swapped them. So this shade is called Bronzy and this is Loyalty. I'm supposed to swap them around. Oh well, it's fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small angled brush and I'm just going to create a wing and smoke that wing out a bit to get that like smoky brown look that Kim always has. Next, I'm going to be doing my mascara. So I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Guys, I just realized I didn't do the eyeshadow that I wanted to do under my eyes. Have you ever had one of those days where you just think to yourself, like, what was I thinking? Like, what was I doing? Why was I not concentrating? Anyways, so I'm going to wait for this mascara to dry, and then I will do my eyeshadow on my bottom, but in the meantime I will show you what I'm going to do for lips. Okay, so for my lip liner, I'm going to be using MAC lip liner in Soar, and I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm going to overline them a bit because obviously Kim has bigger lips than I do. So to make it a complete Kim Kardashian look, I will be overlining them a tiny bit. I don't really like overlining my lips because I feel like sometimes I can look a bit like a clown if it's not done nicely. So next I'm going to be using a MAC lipstick. This is their Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Influentially It. And it's quite light. And I'm just going to put that all over my lips and mix that in with the lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with a Stila lip gloss. This is in the shade Golden Parachute. And I'm just going to put that over the lipstick. And now I want to finish off my under eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade and this one, the two browns that we used in the crease, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to take this brown shade that we used to create that like smoky liner, and I'm also just going to put it as close to my lash line as possible to give it that smokiness at the bottom. And this is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. I think it looks very Kim Kardashian-ish. I really enjoyed making this look, to be honest with you. I think it looks very pretty. You know, Kim Kardashian has such a big team that does everything for her, and yeah, a lot of makeup tips and tricks have come from her in the past. I think we can't deny that we all use her tricks. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if there's anything that you guys want to see from me. And that is me. I hope you guys have a really good day, and I will see you soon. Bye.